Yeah, forgive me. Sometimes that happens. Although I think this is the first time since I started my lives a month or so ago. I didn't keep track when I started them on YouTube. Could be a little longer, could be a little less. But here I am. Better late than never. I am your host, 420 Jim. That's my legal name. No, we're not doing the continuing of the Scott Winslow Albert tapes today. This is the Sabbath day, so to me that's kind of working on something, so I don't want to get into that on the Sabbath. But other than that, anybody comes up with any questions or comments and want to talk, you're more than welcome to join in. Like I say, this is my Sabbath. I don't recognize the Pope changing it. That's just me. I don't recognize that. Oh, it was smokable. Well, work on smoking a bowl anyway. I doubt I smoke a whole bowl. Cheers. Woo! Tasty. I was just given this. Pretty tasty. A friend of mine found out that I was out to smoke and dropped me off a gift. A couple nice nuggets. And I had the batteries. Well, he gave me the batteries a long time ago, but he gave me 2 new carts. I got one that's clear, and then I got one that's normally colored one. Now I've tried the clear one. It tastes pretty good. Oh, is that Roger Dodger? Hey, Roger Dodger, how you doing? Hang on a minute. I can't find my glasses. Oh, there they are. I'm going to say I can't find my glasses, and this eye is really blurry, and that's making that one blurry. You're stoned? Yeah, so am I. Oh, I'm doing great, my friend. I'm not doing the other thing today, the continuation of Scott Winslow, because today's the Sabbath. I'll continue that tomorrow. Hello. All right. Wow. Why did they hid your question, wanting to know if I was a Christian? Yes. I wonder why they hid that. Yeah. Now I'm not man's Christian at all. I'm not man's Christian. I'm not one that's going to bullshit you and lie to you and tell you, that it's okay to come to my church and celebrate Halloween and come to my church and celebrate Christmas and all that stuff, because those are pagan holidays. Yeah. Now, I like Rastafarian. I believe in Christ. Jesus is my Lord and Savior. So I'm kind of like a Christafarian. We're our own. The temple's within us. And if you're a true Christian, if you're going to a church that celebrates Halloween, Christmas and all that, because when I first got this little town, I tried that, and man, it reaped on my soul. I can't do that. Well, we know it's wrong, but it's for the children. Screw that. Teach our children right. If we teach our children right, Christ wasn't born on Christmas. He wasn't born in the middle of winter. There was more chance he was born on April Fool's Day. Yeah. The beginning of spring where everything comes to life. Yeah, think about that one. Yeah, Christ was born in the middle of dead winter. No. Just like they tell you he's a white guy with the long hair and all. Nope. They tell you his name was Jesus. Nope. Yeah. That's why the Bible tells us we should study it. Basic instructions before leaving earth. Do your own study. If you stay in the King James, that guy, his own mother, had his own mother beheaded. And we can prove the Hebrew Bible was wrote before that anyway. So, take marijuana, for instance, okay? Now go look up the anointing oil in the King James. Exodus 30, 23, whatever it is. It's going to tell you cinnamon, myrrh, and something they didn't know what it was, but it could be one of 100 different things. King James didn't know. But the Hebrews did. The Hebrews knew damn well what it was. And if you look up the same thing, or if you don't have a Hebrew Bible, go right now to Google or Siri or any of them and say marijuana and the anointing oil. And it's going to tell you in the Hebrew Bible that cannabosum was one of the ingredients that cost 250 shekels and was in the anointing oil. Oh, shit. When a lady has breast milk, when a lady, actually has developing breast milk, her natural levels, hers, because we all produce THC. But a lady with breast milk is 8 times higher than any other time in her life. Yeah. Gives pain relief and hunger to the fetus as it develops in the womb. Do I live in Hogwarts? No, hey, that's wizards and warlocks and stuff like that. I stay away from them stories because I believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus. So I don't get into witches, warlocks, any of that. But that's one of them Harry Potter things, isn't it? I mean, I've seen the Harry Potter movie or one or two of them. That was pretty cool and all. But now that I know about sorcery and witches and stuff, I stay away from that. Here, this is what I own and drive. Oh, first yet, if you don't think people belong in jail for pot, screenshot and sign that petition. Can't we all just get a bong? Or go to 420jim.com. Go to 420jim.com. You can sign the petition. You want to know if I believe in Jesus. Cannabis heals. That makes a good cross. You like how those play? That's amazing, isn't it? How about this one? Look how it plays. Alcohol kills. Isn't that amazing how these letters play in the cross? See how this one plays? Jesus saves. Everyone needs a little Jesus. Let me wipe my camera. Maybe it has some. Now over here you have your alcohol kills. Jesus saves. Gentleman made a $10 donation or something like that, and I put that sticker Mr. Peanut Butter on there for him. Lady made a $20 donation, had me put Matthew 17:20. She made another $20 donation, had me put that one. Jessica and her son made a $5-10 donation, whatever it was. I made her that one. When people help me or want to help me, I'll put a decal or something on the Cannabago. That's the name of this. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Once again, there's the petition. This one's to help stop elder abuse. If you do Facebook, you can find me on Facebook or type in my name, FOURTWENTYJIM. 420 Jim spelled out. Look at this. Cannabis heals. And last but not least, the word marijuana heals. No one belongs in jail for weed. And if there's anybody out there that has cannabis stores or anything, or just want to help, and you want your name put on here or something, or you have a business you want to advertise in one of these windows, give me a shout out. I'm getting ready here in about 2 months, within the next 60 days, I hope, to be headed back out on the road to Washington, D.C. So, oh, hey, Mr. Peanut. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Tell them how easy it is. Yeah, I didn't even know you was there. Thank you, brother, man. My friend Sean, he drops in on here every once in a while. He made a $20 donation, and I love this one. I'd never seen that before in my life. I made him the white cross, and he said, put on it, 1 cross plus 3 nails equals forgiven. I about fell over. That was cool. That was cool. Anyhow, let me turn this camera back around. Let's go back in and celebrate a little bit. How you doing, Mr. Peanut? Ah, glad to have you here. I've been doing the Liar Scott Winslow Albert series, and I still got a lot more to go. But being the Sabbath, I wanted to take a break from that today. I was running a little late because a friend showed up with a little gift for me, and he sent his wife, and I'd never met her before, and I kept her out there 20, 30 minutes. It was a great conversation. We was talking about Jesus and everything. So, yeah, I didn't mean to blow it off, but I kind of blew it off. But I knew everybody would understand, and I'm here now. Ryan B. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I did. I'm just going through the comments. Yeah, Roger Dodger, the sheriff was out here to open a suspicious package. I'll talk to you about in another minute. Where's the love of meth? I have no idea, but if you're hooked up on man's drug, you're on the wrong thing, my friend. But, to each his own, and I don't, all I can tell you, from my perspective, from an ex-cokehead and stuff, yeah, no, I don't even drink alcohol or do cigarettes no more. And if I need anything stronger than cannabis, I'll go find a mushroom. But if man makes it, because you don't go to the cocoa plant and get high, it has to be processed, gasoline, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, check how it's made. The same with meth, man makes it. Same with alcohol. You can't go to the grape and get drunk. It's made. But cannabis, until they start, and they're doing that now, not all places and stuff, but there's some pretty shady places, really bad genetically modifying pot and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm 66. And the thing about your meth, man, there's so many people putting fentanyl and stuff and whatnot. I'd really think twice before I did anything like that if I was any one of y'all. It's not like back in the day, nothing at all like back in the day, and you can start it on your own and whatnot, but I couldn't do it without the help of finding Jesus. And then when Jesus introduced me to the Father, and I started praying to the Father every day, and started reading the Bible and stuff, and studying and learning things for myself like I'm supposed to, and I walked away from cocaine. Now, I wasn't baptized or real religious. That was the beginning. But when I started this journey 10 years later after walking away from cocaine, because I'd been clean on cocaine about 10 years before the journey. And once I got on this journey, and someone picked on me because I put a cross. Back in the day, I only had one green cross on each side. And people freaked out. Marijuana and God! Da, 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 da. So I started reading and studying the Bible. And what did it for me is there's 3 books of Enoch. I haven't read the second and third, and I hear there's controversy, and I don't need to read the second and third. But that first book of Enoch, oh yeah, that's what brought me to Jesus, and asked him to forgive my sins. He paid that blood sacrifice and wrote my name in the book of life. Because it was when I read the book of Enoch that I found out about the Anunnaki, the giants, and all the stuff that makes so much sense now. Like, we're not on a spinning ball, but I always known that. But I didn't know that the Bible had mentioned that we're under a firmament, or it was on pillars, or they was the 4 corners of earth. Yeah, we're on a globe. It's a half globe. You can bet on that. The flat bottom and the dome around us. Yeah, and them four angels is getting ready to pour out that four justice on it. They're one in each corner. It ain't a globe, but to each their own. That's a good thing about being human. We're supposed to be able to think for ourselves and move along. People believe in everything they're taught, just like today. Today is not the Sabbath day. It's not. It was always Saturday. But the Pope took it upon himself to change it to Sunday. Now, until I heard from the Lord or something that was cool, then okay. But the Pope and them are the same people that thought it was cool to play with little boys, if I remember. I could be wrong. But you know what I mean? And what better way with Satan being the head of earth here than to fool us and use the churches and stuff to fool us. Remember back before Moses and all, they were houses of thieves? Jesus didn't hang out in them churches. He hung out with the thieves and beggars and stuff. Yeah, because the ones in church, they already thought they were saved and good and whatnot. He couldn't do nothing for them. But the ones he needed to be with and was with, he did for. See what I'm saying? Or this is just what I get out of life. And this year, while I'm going around, I want to hand out a little Jesus everywhere I go. I do. And hey, don't get it wrong. Just because you smoke meth and do a couple of Bible quotes, that don't make you a Methodist. No, that don't make you a Methodist. That was my church joke for the day. Yeah, Roger Dodger, are you still here? Suspicious package. I think it's labeled as shit because when the deputy took it out and everything, I mean, I've got that all recorded, but I didn't want to put it there. I didn't want them to have the satisfaction of seeing the deputy open the package or anything like that. Mama raised no fools, Daddy raised his brother. It goes on the report along with the other suspicious packages and stuff they sent me. Sometimes they're going to call it distress and harassing and stuff instead of just a joke. Matter of fact, yesterday I was doing a video like this, and I made the thing of saying it'd be funny if they can send another package after all this, and then just like I did there, and then right after it, like I'm doing now, I said, oh, no, scratch that. They'll be editing that and saying I said to send me another package. And sure enough, they send me a message. Oh, you clearly said send us another package and stuff. When I didn't. And I don't want no packages from no one, To send anything through the U.S. mail like that is disgraceful, and hopefully, like I say, I took on the mission for everybody in the United States of America to do this with pot, get our pot prisoners out and stuff. Well, hell, I'll take the mission on all the way to D.C. with me about changing the postal rules. Okay, if the sick America that wants to think things like sending somebody an envelope with deceased ashes, the anniversary of their mom's death and stuff, the sick ones in the world that think that's cool, or even the sick ones that think sending poop or fake poop in the mail to someone is cool. Yeah, I feel sorry for them. We need to change this law. Those sick ones, the sick individuals that think that's cool, hey, there's FedEx and there's UPS. Why don't you use them guys? Why use the United States mail? That's all I'm saying. That does not need to be passed on by a federal government agency. Period. It don't. And, I'd like to hear other people's opinions on it, but that's my opinion on it. Do it through FedEx, do it for UPS, whatever, but it should not go through the U.S. mail. I don't think it should be done at all. And I hope like hell that Trump or someone would see that as, really, really above just a joke. Okay, come on. The gay magazine, okay, you can call that a joke. I'm not gay or nothing. Ha ha. But when you send physical stuff in the mail like dog shit or whatever that's obviously still growing and stuff, that shouldn't happen at all. But see, the sheriff can't do nothing, which I knew. The only thing he'd do is make the report and stuff. And it was so cool that, I was on YouTube when he pulled up, because it got your attention, didn't it? But after I went off air, I went ahead and recorded everything. but it makes a report. Now, see, there's been a couple of times the sheriff has been sent out here by out-of-state people, and they don't have no choice. They have to come check it out. But they're catching this pattern, especially now. You know, this is the second package this officer's talked with me about and everything. And the first one, I got a report on that. And he's just adding this one to that report, which that's cool because, like back then, nothing they can do. They told me back then, I've got to do it through the post office. It's federal. Their hands are tied. And anytime I get a suspicious package or something, you know, anything is spare the officer or whatnot, they'll come out and open it for me, whatever. They know I'm not doing it to harass them, but I'm doing it to document everything. And I was supposed to go over this morning to the post office, but I didn't. I forgot it was Saturday. So there's nothing they could do Saturday anyway, so I'm waiting until Monday to do anything. But then I'm doing like he told me, going back over to the post office. Oh, Roger, you can send gag gifts in the mail. Okay, the law and statute says you can send gag gifts in the mail. They can't stop you that. As long as you're not harassing or causing distress. Well, come on. You know, sending fake dog shit more. And see, here's the thing. I've got text about the dog poop both times. The one mentions dog shit or poop. When Jim gets his next package, he's going to have a shitty day or something like that. Yeah. How would they know? See, I got them texts before I got the packages. Okay? Who in the world would know that I was going to have a shitty day that day? And a few days later, week, whatever it was, there's that package of shit. Somebody paid for these. I don't care if they use fake credit card, whatever. Hopefully the feds get involved and then a full investigation to go down and everybody will suffer the consequences. But see, it's going to take the federal government because they're in different states. You know, the one today saying he's going to send me more packages says they're from Texas. It's probably the Bong father over in Rochester or Scott Winslow in Indiana. Whose guess? I can't for sure say, but I can tell you there's more than one, that there's 3 in 3 states right there that I named off. Then you take Monica Brown down in Texas and all, boom, now you got a conspiracy, 2 or more. So, you know, it may take a little time. Right now, I had to make a federal complaint about federal agencies. And that form I thought would have been in the mailbox. My senator's office sent it to me. Mark Kelly or something like that, my federal senator. But my daughter, because she filled it all out for me on the computer and stuff, sent it in, and the bottom didn't get signed. So they sent it to me to sign it, and I'm like, I don't know how to sign on the computer, you know, how did I do that? And they said, hey, can we just send you a copy? And you send it back to us. And I said, yeah, I think that was like on Thursday, maybe. So I'm just waiting now on the form that goes back to whoever, and it's going to be against the FBI. It's going to be against the United States Post Office and elder abuse, the U.S. Attorney General. That's who my grievance is with, and who I want investigated. Why they're not doing? They ain't even talked to me about it. Why ain't nobody's done anything about this? And it'll go from there. You know, it's just going to open an investigation on why nobody's doing nothing. Now, I played the tape from the postal, not the postal master or nothing, or my mailman. When I called and reported it, when I called and first talked to this guy, he lied to me flat out. He told me, and he knew that they were fake packages. If you listen to the whole tape, you know he knew. And one of the last statements I told him is, yes, they're jokes. You know they're jokes. But he's like, I'm going to come out there and test whether that's dog shit real or this, that, and the other. He didn't test a damn thing. He said he was going to open the bag with the cremains to make sure there wasn't no cremains. He never opened the damn bag. He didn't do a damn thing. And then when he smarted off to me about the dog shit turning, white, he's, well, it's just mold and whatnot. You're not going to eat it, are you? I told him, get the F off the property. I'm not here to smart ass people like that and whatnot. I've got a tape recorder. How what you was going to do, what you're going to do, what you're going to do. And you come here, you didn't do a damn thing, and you're going to smart off to me? Get the fuck off the property. Now I want to talk to this boss. I want to play the boss that tape. I want to play this investigation that tape. Yeah, because I don't think that's right. My postal employees over here, none of them think that envelope or anything of that is right. The sheriffs that's been here a couple of different times and I show them that, they don't have. There's nobody that I have talked to personally and showed them that says that should happen, it should be right, except the postal inspector. And he says it shouldn't be right and whatnot, but there's nothing we can't do. The hell we can't. Number one, you can do your job like you promised someone and test it. Or at least take it with you and say you're going to test it. Don't lie to me and tell me that and then come here and blow smoke up my ass. Do nothing you said you're going to do and then just make smart off to me. You're not going to eat it, are you? I mean, would you like that? Hi, David. So maybe this is just like the marijuana mission. Maybe this is something from God to stop something from happening. Could you imagine an elderly person, or even me? I'm 66, but I'm thinking of somebody, just a couple more years older. Thank the good Lord that I don't have a bad heart that I know of or nothing, but I don't go to the doctor. Who knows? But could you think of, your loved one going out to the mail? Thankfully, the mail lady knew it was a sick joke of some sort because you have to sign for remains. And she took it upon herself to come deliver it to me personally, saying I couldn't just leave this in the mailbox for you to, find on your own. This has got to be some sort of a sick joke. And as soon as I seen it, I said, yeah, my mom was murdered, the anniversary's next week. I know what it's about. So, you know what I mean? Somebody with a bad heart, go out there and just open that in the box and see that? Yeah. So, we need to change a few things within the postal laws, I think. I don't think nobody should be able to send that through the U.S. mail. Hey, let's try. Should I try the clear one or the orange one? Clear or orange? I just got both of these. The clear, right on, Roger. I'll do the clear one. I just got these right. That's why my live was late today. A friend heard I have surgery next week, and they wanted to make sure that I had a little something for my eyes before and after surgery. So he sent me those 2 carts, and probably an eighth or so of some nice green. Fairly tasty. That's clean and smooth. Good choice. I don't really know what flavor. I'll have to think on that one as I can't use it down. Maybe more of a tutti frutti or something like that. I don't know the actual, like I don't have the box that came in or nothing like that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The clear one. I don't. Not really. Like maybe a sweet tart or something like that. Heck, I have no idea about the brown one. Let's try that one. Woo! Oh, that's fire. That's fire. that is fire. Damn. Woo! Woo! I got an instant head rush like the smoke back in the old day. Wow, that was cool. Woo! And the clear's good, but the gold, oh my gosh. Woo! And I really don't know what I'd call that flavor, and I'm not taking another hit at it right now either. If I figure it out, I'll post. But woo! Oh my gosh. Woo! Well, I wondered why he stopped checking the mail. He don't normally stop and go check the mail and leaves his bike out there. Well, no more questions or comments. I need to be doing more talking than toking because damn, that was good. I don't know if I can handle more tokes like that and not go to bed. I'll be wanting to go to bed for my Facebook Live. Which reminds me, you can find me on Facebook. Just type in 420 Jim. FOURTWENTYJIM. I just spelled on that on the newspaper there. That is my legal name, by the way, 420 Jim. Not only is it in the newspaper, which don't make it legal, but it's on my driver's license. The judge made it legal back in 2019. Whew. Oh, it's backwards? Oh. I just got to notice that the stupid Bong Father made another video. I think it says something about here he goes again. Say he's gonna cut and twist that and say that I said for them to send me a package. And y'all, everybody knows I was telling you the story, and just like yesterday, once again, I said no, I don't mean it. I don't want nobody to do that. It stresses me out. It's distress and all. So see, they're just that retarded. They're that retarded, and they just keep wanting to harass me. And my thing is, why should I change my phone number, my social media, why should I have to change a damn thing? Why can't we have laws and stuff that lock people like that up? Oh, we do. We just don't have the people that enforce them laws. Shit, I'm sorry. Oh, well, I normally always do, and I'm only doing these tapes and stuff. But see, when this package come out, oh yeah, I want it, because I was explaining to you about the packages, which people ask. So you got to talk about some things. But, you know, they don't have to be on my social media trying to help me. There's a difference between a heckler, a troll, or whatever. But, you know, not the one that keeps messing with making the videos. I mean, go look at his channel, The Bong Father 77. Go look at it. But you know what you should do first? Go back probably no more than 3 years. Go back on my timeline, and you will see it was back right before I met Afro Man. I was going to leave and meet Afro Man and all, go to blah, and then go up there and see him. His name's Steve, okay? And yeah, I drove all the way from Graham, Texas, just to see that guy and all. Well, anyhow, go find that timeline and go a little before that when he gets on my social media and begs me to come to his town and everything. And just watch it. What's the week that I spent there and all? Go look at his posts and stuff. Because, see, these are on my page. He can't get rid of these or nothing. But the trick is to get people to go back and look at them. They're all there. The interaction with his cops and stuff and this, that, and the other. They didn't hate me, as he says, until they wouldn't do nothing or lock him up. But when I was in town, none of them hated me. Hell, one of them donated. It's the only place out of 10 years, 36 states, the only place an officer donated money and tagged it in uniform. Yeah, that's how much they hated me in that town. Nah, he turned all that shit around and whatnot, and I didn't understand why the cops and stuff can't bust him for this stupid stuff. So, you know, but their day's coming. It's federal. And, you know, you say just ignore it. This has been going on totally for 8 years with one of them, which I didn't know. I've only known it to be going on the last 4. And I did. I tried. I went off the road. I'm not even out. I'm not asking for donations, but go look at his videos. He tells you I'm asking people for donations. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. They put out there that I've raped a girl or tried to rape a girl, and they got video and stuff, but they ain't got nothing. It's easy to tell someone just to ignore this stuff unless it was happening to you or one of your loved ones, and then you would be madder than hell. And you probably would have done things that, you know, other people would do. I mean, if I wasn't a Christian and I didn't have Christ and love in my heart, oh, this wouldn't have went on. It wouldn't have went on one way or another. It would have ended a long time ago. You know, and that's just being honest. It would have ended a long time ago, one way or another. But because I got Christ in my heart, I give them forgiveness and all. And when you say ignore them, you can't. You know, I want everybody to know the liars and thieves they are. You know, I give them forgiveness, and I say they should ask the Lord for forgiveness and move on. But hell, right on tape, he says he don't believe in Jesus and he don't pray. So, you know, yeah, no, I won't ignore him, though. I try my best to ignore them. But when they keep doing this and doing this, no. Now, do I play back to them or answer back or any of that? Nope. But I knew damn well if I mentioned something yesterday, that's why I corrected myself, that they would think that that was an opportunity to harass me. See, they only hear what they want to hear. Just like the same thing here today. But, and see, I pointed out again today, because he's stupid enough to make another one. The whole crazy thing is, Roger, I don't know if you know the whole story or if you care, but the whole crazy thing is, I'm sure maybe you listened to one or two of the tapes that I've got out there of Scott Winslow Albert and his lies. One's got to ask themselves, how did I get them tapes? You know, that lady would not have ever come to meet me in Topeka or nothing had they not told her all them lies to get her to do this so-called research on me, which she did, and they turned around. So she gives me this because she wants me to help clear her and everything too. She's willing to go to jail. She knows with that evidence I've got, I can actually sue the city for what they've done. I got so much proof now that it's just unreal. And the same with Bryson, the trucker that pretended to be Woody. You know, he knows this can all blow up and he still can face jail time and stuff. All I can do is tell, if it ever gets investigated and all, is tell them, look, justice would have never come had Bryson and Rhonda not come forward. You know, and to please be very, very, very lenient on them, because I wouldn't have had no justice whatsoever. Throw the book at the others. And the sad thing is they're implicating other people, though. Okay? I knew about the Monica Brown. They didn't have to implicate her. But I did not have any proof until these tapes that, and the emails and stuff I got, that Steve Sprague's wife was in on it. Oh, I got proof now. The same with Shirley Brogan, Brogan, whatever her name is. It was an extra bonus to get an admission on Shirley Brogan's daughter. So, kind of hard to ignore when there's 3 there, 2 there, the one at 6, 7, and who knows how many's in Awesome Possum. When you have anywhere between 6 and 12 people trying to plot and lie against you and whatnot, it's kind of hard to ignore. And I don't wish it on you or no one else. I've got this, you know. A couple years ago, they almost cost me my Christianity. They were snatching me away from the Lord. They really were. But thankfully, I got that message about forgiving and all. And, you know, got my heart right with the Lord and all. Had that shit at Awesome Possum not happened and them unplug my cord and throw me out because I bailed his wife out over 2 grams of marijuana, I would have never got baptized or nothing. It was all a blessing from God above, every bit of it. And that's pretty shitty. No one, her whole family, nobody would help Leslie out except me. She would have lost her job, all kinds of stuff, but I bailed her out and I paid the price. And instead of being a man or being a woman and admitting that's what it was about, which everybody knows that's what it's about, even the judge, when they said that he threw me out for making unwanted sexual advantages, even the judge knew that was bullshit. But now they went so far as to say I tried to rape her. So when they put your name out there and do videos about you, about, first of all, is that I beat my dogs. That's what got the lady involved. And I was trying to have women fired. That's what got Ron involved. Then that wasn't enough. They put out that I had been busted for domestic violence and child abuse. And I can't remember what all they've accused me of. They got a tape of me doing cocaine or something. Of course, raping Monica. And just, yeah. How would you like that all put on you on the internet? It's one thing to joke somebody in the mail or whatnot, but to make videos and whatnot and incorporate people in. One guy, one of her friends in Ohio said he was going to come kill me. Thankfully, Facebook flagged that and took that comment down. But that's kind of hard to ignore. Oh no, you don't have to stay in your lane. I'm just trying to explain to you. No, you know, I mean, don't feel bad right now. And I'm just trying to explain to you why I do. It's beyond not saying nothing about. You know, look at these videos I'm doing and telling y'all, which I know they're watching, that federal agencies are going to be investigated for not doing what federal agencies were supposed to do. And hopefully something comes down the pike. And hopefully these federal agencies and stuff, like they're supposed to be watching all this, hopefully they realize there's 2 people right now that's willing to come to them and make a plea to whatever it is and come clean on everything. And then all this will stop. If they just tell them to take down all the videos and everything and make a podcast, I'd be happy camper. Happy camper. If they do 3 to 12 for conspiracy, it won't bother me either. But it just needs to stop. It needs to be corrected. I don't know nobody from Oregon. Holiday, Oregon. I don't know that. Maybe they're leaving a message. Oh, I know who that is. Never mind. I think I know who that is. I just happen to remember a lady friend that wants to borrow my canopy tomorrow. Her phone number's from Oregon. I bet that's who that is. But no, Roger. I mean, I don't take that the wrong way, and I wouldn't tell you stay in your own lane. I'm just trying to explain why it's real hard for me to. Man, I've tried. If you go back and you look, I've tried. I have tried. I won't make comments about me. I won't do a damn thing. But they can't leave it alone. They got stirred up. They got a whatever. If you go back and look at them, they say they will never quit. When Bryson got out of it, everything should have died right there. Bryson admitted that he was pretending to be Woody. Now, Woody started this. Woody was doing it. That can be proven, no problem. But then he sat back because Bryson was doing it. He didn't know at that time Bryson personally. He just knew somebody else was harassing me, pretending to be him. Okay, he tell me he's not Woody and all, but I'll get a Woody Page logo and stuff, make me think it's Woody and whatnot. But my thing is, when Bryson come over, way over a year ago, come forward and made a video, I still got it. He made 2 of them. And I'm your Woody LePage. Said that right there on there. I'm your Woody LePage. I'm this, that, and the other. I'm the one that's making them videos and whatnot. How come on that day, the Scott Winslow Albert guy didn't get with me, or okay, he's mad at me. But why didn't he understand that I had someone pretending to be him? And why didn't he go to his local police or anything and say, hey, man, look, this guy, this clears me right here. He was so wanting to clear his name before, right? I've been cleared, I've been this, that, and the other before anything happened, even the eBay. Before any investigation, I've been cleared and all. It just mind boggles me. Spokane, Washington. That's right on. Ain't nothing wrong with Washington. I want to get up to Oregon and Washington. This year, I'd like to, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. I haven't been over to either one. I was supposed to a couple years ago, back when the Bong Father was wanted me to come out there. And the whole thing was I was supposed to come up to Oregon and stuff and take the northern route over. Well, I had a cracked block, and I had to get a new engine and everything put in. And I wouldn't have had enough time to go to Oregon and stuff and meet Afro Man. So I changed the whole route. And see, all this is on that timeline. If you go back and look, you find where I met Afro Man. You just go before that. You can, the Con Father made videos all over YouTube, not YouTube, but TikTok and stuff. This is a great man, a great mission. Help him get an engine. Now, he put my name out there, but I didn't get no donations or nothing from it, but that's cool. Now, when I come to this town, I made a couple of dollars in donations, nothing fancy. I taught him how to make t-shirts and make rolling trays and stuff, too. Oh, no, it wasn't then. That was my friend telling me that they're getting things ready for tomorrow that she's selling, so cool. But to me, the biggest part is, and if I ignore it, it's going to continue. That's a proven fact. There's a lot of people can tell you, I've ignored it for months. It's still going to continue. They have these groups and stuff. They make all these fake groups. Like I live in Black Canyon. They've made a Black Canyon scammer 420 gym or whatever. There's a lot of people in this world, like Rhonda. That's, I'm not going to say Rhonda's unstable, okay? Rhonda, once you know her and whatnot, and what happened to her in her childhood and all that, you can kind of understand. But there's people that's got all kinds of things like that we don't know about, don't understand. And if there's someone having a bad day thinking someone did something when they didn't, and then that someone does something to that person, it ends up ending their life, and then they ended up ruining their life for what they did. The only one happy is the one that started up the bullshit that wasn't true in the beginning. Had she not slammed on her brakes, oh, I would have at least lost both my legs, or they would have been fractured so bad I don't know if I'd ever walked again. And watch the video, and she did bump my legs, and there's a foot-long skid mark. But see, there was no reason for her to come forward. And now that she's come forward, and it shows that she came after me in the beginning, she was waiting outside the store to give me these papers that the other ones twisted around. All these fool's calls, which they say they made to the detectives and all. No detective, nobody talked to me. These people say they called in and whatnot, and, you know, I didn't ask Rhonda's opinion on that or whatnot. But, yeah, hit and run. They told the police I was just trying to, you know, that I'd set her up and I was trying to make money from it, and it was fake. Man, why am I going to go over on a car like that and say she tried? If she did, she tried to hit me. It was deliberately done, you know? Why wouldn't I just fall down the ground? Or at that point, you know, I'm already on the hood halfway down. The rest of it falls easy. You know, it's not like a way up here. Somebody trying to scam or fool or anything, we just fall onto the ground and yell for an ambulance. You know, we was in a parking lot and whatnot. And then, you know, yeah, could have made a big deal and all. Would they have made a joke about my name and wrote it up right or not? I don't know. Nobody knows except the man above. But I do know they violated all my civil rights and stuff. And if they want to make that stuff right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Whether it involves arresting her or getting the FBI involved or whatever, I don't care. I simply want all this stuff to stop, all the videos and stuff to disappear. An apology from them all. I don't think that's asking for much at all. You know, it won't take forgiveness. So they can either do like I'd like to do, or they can face the FBI or judgment with the Lord, or both. Out of my hands. Out of my hands, my friend. To get forgiveness, we got to give forgiveness. And the Lord knows, in my heart, I have forgiven them. But you know what? Just like this, see, this gives me a voice to talk to you about this and whatnot. And then you can hear about my walk to the Lord, with the Lord and stuff. Like, I don't know if you hear the tapes, but these people doing this against me, one's an ordained minister, okay? And you can either believe him or me. He's telling nothing but solid lies against me. I believe in Jesus Christ, and he tells me that our Father says I must keep the 10 Commandments. Well, one of them 10 Commandments is that I will not bear false witness. I'm not going to say anything that's not true about Scott Winslow Albert or the Con Father. None of them. I'm not going to damn my soul for that. It's not worth it. You know? Just like I don't understand, you know, they should understand. They watch everything I do. They should have seen that I got baptized and whatnot. See, I've got these texts where they want to bring out the old Jim, the devil Jim. And that's why I tell people, the closer you get to the Heavenly Father, but you got to go through him to get to him. The closer you get to that Heavenly Father, the more the demons come out. People don't think about it, but it's simple. Man, if I was just kicking back, smoking meth, drinking alcohol, you know, not, you know, just going to church and throwing my change in it, not really taking life serious, whatever, you know, just, why is the devil going to waste his time or his angels? The devil's got 200 of them down here, don't forget that. The devil's got 200 angels down here to work with him. You think they're going to mess with them? Hell no, they're in the clubs, they're already doomed. They're not seeking God. He's got to use that to all the other ones, all the new ones, like me in the beginning and all that, was seeking God. And once you get to that certain point, like mine, I'm locked in. He's my Lord and Savior, and I'll say that to the day I die. Okay, which they're supposed to behead me anyway because they don't like Christians after the tribulation. So, I mean, I know the whole story, and I wished everybody would at least read a Bible, basic instructions before leaving Earth. I wished I read Hebrew. It's a lot better than the King James, but, that's why they tell you to study that Bible. You're supposed to get out and study these things like the Book of Jubilee, the Book of Enoch and stuff. Some really, really important stuff they left out of the King James. Well, no more questions, no talking. Oh, goodness. Wow, this is pretty tasty stuff he brought there. That's the second, I think the second hit I've taken off that. Pretty tasty. But he said it wasn't it's not what was in the jar. He just had the jar. It's a different strain, so it's not something cookie. It's a different one. He just used the jar. But it tastes good. Well, probably tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do one before or what, but tomorrow I'll probably continue on the tapes with Scott Winslow Albert. I don't remember which ones from that are important. I know 1 through 7 were the main ones. These other ones, I don't even think I've listened to. I have to go back and listen and see, if they're worth playing. Because just repeating things, I don't like. And then after that, I'll just do my regular 420s like I'm doing today, So y'all have to bear with me on that one. Because I tried record, because I wanted to record them and upload them and not do them during my live. But it wouldn't give me the video time or whatnot to do it. I guess I would have had to make a part 1, a part 2, part 3. I don't know. So that's why I do them on the live. And it's okay. People get over it. I didn't have YouTube for years. And I know it's boring. And if you go through, and you want to see the different ones, all you got to do is skip part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever it is. Once I get on the road, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise after my eye surgery and all, the videos won't be about the trolls and stuff. They'll be about getting out to Washington, D.C., all the different stops along the way, if I can get me a couple sponsors and everything, get this built up before I go. But I'm not going to do all that until after my surgery next week. Then I'm going to start building and working on that, depending on my surgery. Yeah, I may even pull a permit and do a march. Because I heard that they even opened the White House to visitors again. So probably could pull a permit to do a march or something there in Washington, D.C. like I did years ago. I think that'd be so cool. One of the first years out, I went for Obama. And my last year out, I go to Washington for Trump. Pretty cool if you ask me. Damn it, Jim Mama. Hey, Frankie, how you doing? Hey, Frankie. Oh, if you listen, I don't know if it's tape 6 or whatever. It may be on the tape 7. And I know they're boring and all, but towards the end, he mentions you. Yeah, on one of them tapes. I think it's part 6. It's towards the end of one of them. I don't know if you've heard him, whatever. But he actually mentions you and your employer. Yeah, he thinks you're a kid. I told him you're a kid at heart. But before that or after, I don't know which way these went in steps. But either way, he's an idiot. He said that, these are all new followers. Nobody was back when High on the Hill and all that, happened. And I mean, you were back then, Miss Penny. I mean, there's a few, and some of them are my friends, but they're all on my followers. There's quite a few of them, if I go back and look, that's on here from that first year, just like you. So I can't believe. And another one, see, they can't believe their lies, and when you spew them lies, you can tell others. Yeah, he says one of my brain dead followers or something. I don't know why Frankie Alchalez following him so long or something like that. Just opposite of what he said on another one. It is just, yeah. But see, that's what happens when you tell them lies. Oh, goodness sakes. Did you see last night's live? Was you watching? Have you seen last night's live? When I was talking about the packages and everything? I know Will did. Shame he ain't here. Anyhow, oh, okay. I mentioned that I wondered if they'd be stupid enough to send me another package. And they said, oh shit, no, I don't, nope. They'd turn that around and say, I asked them to send me another package, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now I don't want nothing sent. Is that what you remember me saying? Something to that resort, maybe not verbatim. But see, I gotta watch everything I say in this world. I shouldn't have to. But as soon as I said, I hope they were dumb enough to do it, to show that they're just that stupid. Because see, I know they watch what, and if I'm screaming to the post office, this shouldn't be done and whatnot, they're doing it for distress and aggravation and stuff, are they not? It's more than a joke now. And sure enough, I get a message about it saying, you definitely gave us permission to, yeah. So once again, when I was telling it, I guess that's when he answered it. And yeah, and like I said, now I don't want nobody sending me no unsolicited packages, as jokes and stuff. Somebody want to send me something to help along the mission somewhere or what? Cool. But come on, man. I'm in my 60s. I'm out of them damn joke days and stuff. And dog shit and cremated fake remains stuff. Ain't nobody ever going to convince me that's funny and something to do. But I have eye surgery next week, so I gotta take it cool for a couple of weeks coming up. You're getting snow? My daughter's taking me next week, and I have a follow-up the next day, and I've already scheduled that ride. Thanks, Frank, for looking out. Yeah, the day of surgery and the follow-up day, because you got to go back the next day. Um, Normally they give you that when you come out of surgery. But I told them, hey, I have to have a minimum of 3 day notice to get a ride. So they went ahead and scheduled me and everything. So I got an early appointment the next day also. But my daughter and son-in-law don't have to come. They don't have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and get ready, come pick me up and bring me into Phoenix. Some other driver does, but I don't have to be there until surgery day. I got to be there at 6. The next appointment is 7:30. 7:30. Oh, Elon Musk is fixing to bust every one of them for fraud. Man, you see what's going on? Woo, doggy. I think everything's starting to come to light. I think the Christians and everything, you see, the world's being deceived right now. The old devil's letting the world be. This is what I think. We're in the 7-year tribulation. Rivers are turning blood red. 3 of them already have. They say in 7 years, a comet's going to hit the earth. That's what's going to turn all. One of the poured out and turns the sea and the rivers, a third of them, to bitter. It kills off a lot of people. Well, I'm telling you, they're setting up the movie right now. If you just watch, they are setting up this movie right now. But anyhow, all this good's coming, and we're going to have 3.5 years of good. Now, we may have some trouble right now. You know, we're still having a little trouble and whatnot. But see, a term's 4 years. So, at the end of Trump's term, by the end of Trump's term, something's going to drastically change. Either right before the end of his last term or at his last term. But the next 3.5 years are going to be, whoo, oh yeah. If you ain't got that mark, if you ain't in line, you ain't this, that, and the other, you're not going to be able to buy, sell, or nothing. Right now, we're in that falseness of and that security watch. We're going to get a nice stimulus check here, probably about 10 grand. I don't know. Who knows? Or a promise of monthly payment. Something's going to happen here shortly. All this money they're getting back and whatnot, okay? Look at all this money they gave the immigrants. So to right now give out us a couple $1,000 check or whatever is nothing to them. Or monthly payments of $500 or whatnot. But to get everybody back to work, everybody back, building that economy up, what would be the best thing to do? Give everybody about 10 grand and say, here, there's more after we figure the budget out later on down the line, but right now, to jumpstart this economy, to make things fair, this, that, and the other, everybody with, like they did the stimulus checks, everybody, blah, 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 is going to get 10 grand. And then boom, the Trump checks come out, everybody's happy, and instead of doing the right thing, they're going to go out and buy all them fancy phones, just like they did with that permanent stimulus check. It don't matter if it was 1, 2, or 10 grand. They're still going to do whatever they did before, and all that money's going to go back into that, and everybody's going to think everything's great. Sales are up, people are up, people are happy, people's got money, and then all of a sudden that changes. Because along the way, they're going to put in the digital dollar, they're going to do this, they're going to actually put that tattoo thing out as a good thing and whatnot. Hey, just pay this, that, and the other. The mark of the beast is going to be accepted, it's going to be something that a lot of people are going to accept. And then it's going to be the people that don't, like me and whatnot, that don't want it, whatnot. No, I'm not, you're not, just like the ad there. No, I trust my Lord and whatnot. But then, because this is when all this money, because everybody was spending it and whatnot, boom, we go back to famine and stuff. The food's drying up and this, that, and the other. And if you want to continue welfare or this, that, and the other, what are you going to have? If you want to get any government assistance or whatever, what are you going to have? You want to buy food? Anything. And at first, it's all going to be like, remember when they first come out with them things they put in the dogs and stuff, the RFD chip and whatever? There's people running around with them in them all over the place. That's not the mark of the beast. No, that's how they're getting their technology and whatnot. That's old school and whatnot. But what they did, that was a test and all, just like COVID was. And people actually buy them to this day. You can order them, I think, and put them in yourself, if I'm not mistaken. I think I've seen them online where you can buy the whole thing or whatever. But there's places you definitely can go and get them done. And businesses, they think it's cool. And you just swipe this. Other countries got it. It does great. But that is not the mark. But when it comes down to, remember when they made everybody wear a mask? It's going to be 10 times worse when they pull that. Everybody's got to do something, and it's not going to be a mask. It's going to be a stamp on your forehead or your right hand. I believe that with all my heart. And I ain't doing either one. Yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Did you see that kayaker get swallowed by the whale? Yeah, kayaker got swallowed by a whale. He spit him out real quick. Rubber boat and all. Well, the whale was upside down, so it was like this. Damnedest thing I ever saw. But yeah, TikTok's not the same though, Frankie. It's not the same. Nope. Meta's involved. Facebook, it's involved. I think it might have already come out that they're the ones, and that's why it's back in the store and all. Yep, Facebook, Meta. I knew it would be. When the servers went down and all, and they all come back on, and they all had Facebook on it and all. I knew it back then. One of these computer guys, whatever, he tried to tell everybody back then. Yep. We've been on Meta services ever since it came back on. And now they are censoring the shit. You think they were censoring before? I've got some creators out here, whatnot, that, yeah, depending on what you tried to talk about, they're really censoring you now. And they never did that before. And I seen on there that the 28th is supposed to be blackout day. Did you see that? Everybody in America is not supposed to spend one penny anywhere except mom and pop stores. No Walmarts, no corporate stores, no nothing. They want everybody that gets this message not to spend a penny that day. I think that'd be great. It's not going to change nothing, but it's sure going to get their attention. And if we could do it for 3 days the next time, then you're going to get their attention. But people would rather fight each other and worry about color and this, that, and the other than banding together and creating the solution to the system. Oh, you didn't see it? Go to TikTok, up in the little magnifying glass up there, the search thing. Put man swallowed by whale. That should bring it up. Oh yeah, man, it's yeah, it's and well, it's swallowed and it goes under, and then all of a sudden you see the raft of him pop up. He's not in the raft, of course, but it spits him and the raft back out. Of course, whales eat plankton, and whale don't want to eat that boat, and that whale don't want to eat that guy. It did. It spit him up, but he spit him up when he was underwater because the water was. You see the whale go and take him under, and it's just split second or a second later, you see that pop up. You see the mouth open when he swallows him, but he's under the water. You don't see the mouth open to spit him out. I couldn't tell he's upside down. Yeah, I couldn't tell. To me, it looked like he was upside down. And I could be wrong on that, But there's definitely a video out there of a whale swallowing a guy, and it's not a kayak, it's a rubber boat. Yeah, there's a kayak with them. So you may say man swallowed by kayak, but I think it's a rubber raft. Probably just man swallowed by whale will bring it up. Because he was literally swallowed by the whale. Hey, back in the days of Noah, I seen a guy get swallowed by a whale. He wasn't in it 3 days and stuff. He was in it a good 3 seconds. Probably felt like 3 days. Oh, somebody put message under for review. Oh. When you said you bet he shit his pants, they put that message up for review. See, they don't let you have freedom of speech. They censor messages and stuff on here, which is BS. I don't know if I can turn that on or off. I think you can, but if you turn it off, you take chances of when dipshits report your videos and stuff, you take a chance of getting in trouble. But as long as these moderators are on or whatever, then I don't seem to get in trouble. But they held your message for review. I got to see it. Isn't that something? Freedom of speech. I thought Trump said that was going to end, So he needs to get on these apps. And there's people talking on TikTok, that same thing right now. Hey, it got worse. It didn't get better, and it did. It got worse. Yeah, when something like that comes up, there's a triangle. It says, this message is held for review. And then it, has your message. Frank, I bet he hits his pants, LOL. And then down here it says show or hide. I don't get that option to show it or hide it because the moderator already said, it's in review. It's funny. Well, my friends, it's about time for me to get out of here. I need to charge my battery anyway. I'll probably do a live over here on Facebook at 7. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock here. Wow. So, yeah, in an hour. Damn, Frankie. See you over there unless you're at work or whatever. My friends, catch me here tomorrow at 4:20 if you like. Or catch me over on Facebook. Until then, peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs, Jack and Lilu, love you. I love you, and Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful evening, and see you tomorrow.